Okay, we're going to show you today on our simulator how to load a prescription using the shapefile converter. So first, after you load your prescription, you're going to go to your main menu and then go to GS3. And you want to make sure you have your resources, equipment, and document tabs all filled out. So you have a client farm field, your task, we can change it over there to planting. And then we want to go to equipment. That's all filled out. Now we'll go to document. Under the document, you'll choose your seed type, which we have set to corn, and then we're going to click in the bottom right-hand corner on the RX button. There's two different file types. When you're loading a prescription, it can be a GRX file, which is a Deere format, or most of them are loaded as shapefiles. So if you load it as a shapefile, you click that shapefile box in the drop-down, and now you'll need to fill in this information to convert it to a GRX. So we're going to go down here and pick our field name, column is seed plan, and prescription type. We're going to do seeds by count. Next we want to fill in our out of field rate and loss of GPS rate. This is what rate the planter will plant if it loses its GPS signal or if you get outside of the field boundary. So you want to make sure you have something filled in here. After that's all complete, you hit accept, and it will bring you to a summary page, and you can just check over your information and make sure it all looks good. And you'll hit accept again. And now you can see it's loaded in South Field as our prescription. We also want on this page to fill in our look ahead time. Typically this is 1 to 3 seconds depending on how fast you normally drive. You hit accept again and accept to apply the rate. Because we're on a simulator, you don't see anything up there where it says prescription, but in your case you will see the prescription populated there. So now that we've told the GS3 side of the display, the documentation portion, that we want to use the prescription, we have to go to our main menu and go to Planter to tell the planter controller that we want to use the prescription. So first, from the planter screen, you're going to go to letter H on the right hand side, which is our planter rates. You'll click show rates in the middle of the page. And from here, you go to the bottom and click change rates. We want to make sure that we go to rate 6 and turn it on. Rate 6 is the rate we use when we want to tell the planter to look for a prescription. So you hit accept, and now you can see on rate 6 it says RX. So it knows to go look for that prescription. Hit accept again, and we'll go back to the main planter page, letter F in the upper right hand corner. Now we have to choose up in the upper left hand corner our target rate, and we want to switch it to rate 6, which in this case is our third rate, the RX file. Normally up in the upper left hand corner you'll see a little RX button populated there after you've selected it. That's how you know you've done everything correct. On our simulator we don't get that screen, but just know to look for it. A couple good tips when you're loading a prescription. You want to make sure when you put it onto a flash drive that it's in a folder labeled RX. You don't want the folder to say anything else, otherwise the display won't recognize it. And that is how you load your prescriptions.